finish up this little module, all I've done here is made the number of items that we're going to instantiate really quite large. I've got 1,000 there, but everything else is the same. Save that and then play, and we should get loads and loads of molecules flying around. So that's nice. Now, what I want to do is make it so that if the molecules are instantiated on the left-hand side, I'm going to make them blue. And if they're instantiated on the right-hand side, then they'll just stay green. So I would probably put in a little bit of an if statement. So if it's on the left, make it blue. Now, the way of testing that it's on the left would be to look at the x coordinate. So if the x coordinate is less than 0, make it blue. And so you might want to write something like this. If x start is less than 0, then get the renderer component of the thing that we've made up here, which I've just called molecule for the moment, and access the material and change the color on the material so that it's blue. Now, a better way of doing that actually would have been to have defined references to those two lovely materials that we made, the pink and the green, and then put those in. But anyway, let's just stick with this very basic thing here. We're changing the color of the material. Now you can see that I've got an error thrown up here, which is this molecule doesn't exist. There's no sort of connection between what's been instantiated and this object that I want to access the renderer of and change the color of. But I can make that good by, when I instantiate, actually giving the thing that I've instantiated an identity. So I can say game object molecule equals this thing that we're instantiating. So every time we do this loop, we create something which is called molecule within the loop, and if it's to the left, then this molecule will be accessed, and specifically its renderer will be accessed, and it will be turned blue. So let's save that, and let's have a look to see what happens. So we click on play, and what we're hoping to see is all this blue on the left-hand side, but within a very, very short space of time, there's been this incredible intermingling of the two. So that's actually introduced quite an interesting thing, giving an identity to something that we instantiate. Because actually having done that, we can change some other things by accessing other components. We can actually make it so that all the things on the left, we could switch their rigid body off. What do you think would happen if we did that? So that would be quite fun, wouldn't it? Anyway, we'll leave that until some challenges later on. I think it would be best to discuss those in some problems.